Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni has hit out at Kenyan opposition leader Raila Odinga over his criticism of the sugar agreement struck between Uganda and Kenya. Museveni told the East African Legislative Assembly meeting in Kampala, Uganda, that Odinga's remarks are diversionary and therefore should be neglected. Museveni spoke as the Kenyan National Assembly Majority Leader Aden Duale claimed that he has evidence showing court leaders who owe sugar companies lots of money. KTN Samogina has the details.
He played host to President Uhuru Kenyatta during his 3-day state visit to Uganda. The ripple effect of the visit was a trade agreement for Uganda to export its surplus sugar to the Kenyan market for exchange of beef and milk. A move that sparked acrimony with the opposition in Kenya, lighting embers against the deal. The spat is now dragged in Uganda. While Kenyan opposition claims the trade deal amounts to economic sabotage, the Ugandan president says Kenya's opposition chiefs are against the principles of the East African Common Markets Protocol.
But I was surprised that my young brother Raila was attacking the sugar deal. Oh, my dear Raila, I would have to ring him and say, please, don't waste our time. Sugar of Uganda should go to Kenya without any hindrance, as the Kenyan goods are coming to Uganda without any hindrance.
Despite the noise and the boycott threats by the opposition claiming the Kenya-Uganda deal was skewed to benefit a few individuals, the Ugandan president is rallying the East African Community member states to back Kampala's cause in fostering regional trade.
We should not waste time with the mediation, with the talks, with the negotiation. What are we negotiating? It is clear that that's what East Africa needs. And there's nobody who will lose.
President Museveni made the remarks at the opening of the first meeting of the 4th session of the 3rd East African Legislative Assembly, IALA. Regional representatives at the session sided with Museveni to isolate Kenya's opposition voices on the trade agreement.
It was better to get sugar from Uganda here than to go all the way to Brazil and get sugar from the same. So I don't see. That is just is the opposition trying to get occupied.
The sugar deal is among East Africans in accordance with the agreed common market protocol. Those who are protesting that are either ignorant or they are just being politically divisive. They do not wish East Africans to integrate.
Back in Nairobi, National Assembly Majority Leader Aden Duale was daring the opposition on the sugar spat.
And I told him, you either have two options, you and your leader, either to take the check to the poor farmers of Mumia, or you take them a repayment schedule on how in the next 10 years you're going to pay. And Your Excellency, I want to confirm today that if they don't take the check today to Mumias, already in my office, I have the evidence in writing to prove that they owe those farmers, and that a lawyer has written to them and their companies a demand note in May 2014.
Despite the heat generated by the sugar deal and the court's vocal opposition, Duale urged the state to ignore the pronounced rebellion, saying Jubilee MPs will square it out with CORD on the sugar face-off.